Your future self is waiting for you. My future self is waiting for me. And what's on the other side of these next few months is an amazing thing. For me, for you, it's an amazing thing. The love I give myself is building the foundation for everything that I do. I am so proud of me. I am so proud of me and how far that I've come. Listen, your future self, honey, she is waiting. She is successful. She is happy. She is proud. She is proud of you because you put in the work. You did what you needed to do to reach that next level of who you wanted to be. Now, I'm really speaking to myself here because I finally am starting clinicals in my Women's Health Nurse Practitioners program next week. And I'm feeling all the things: excitement, nervousness, anxiety, panic, fear, imposter syndrome. Is this really what I'm supposed to be? Well, I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing, but do I have what it takes? Like, girl, I know I have what it takes, but just the mental block that's there, that's just making me think like, you really ready for this? So I just wanted to come on here and give you a little inspiration while also inspiring myself. And I just want to let your future self is waiting for you. My future self is waiting for me. And what's on the other side of these next few months is an amazing thing. For me, for you, it's an amazing thing. And I just want you to be ready. I want you to be prepared. And I want us to move along. Moving right along, sis. But my future self and your future self, our future selves, want us to do a couple of things, want us to have a couple of things. And I just want to talk about a few things to help us get to our best future self. So first things first, let's talk boundaries. I have affirmations that just get me through my day, help me to realize that I'm on my way, help me to realize everything ain't all bad, and help me to realize like, I am she is me. Okay. And so boundaries. They say boundaries is a form of self-love, and I am a firm believer of boundaries being a form of self-love. Have an affirmation for that. I have no hesitation or regret setting boundaries with family and friends who don't respect my energy. I don't play about me. So, no. Complete sentence. N-O, period. You don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to go into further detail. You don't have to put a comma right there. N-O, period. I don't want to, and I'm not explaining myself. And that's it. Some people take you setting boundaries as like a form of disrespect or some sort of punishment or whatever the case may be. But in reality, boundaries are for me, because sometimes people don't respect your feelings, they don't respect your mind, they don't respect your body, and they just don't respect you in general. And we're not about to let people just talk to us how they want to talk to us, treat us how they want to treat us, look at us the way they want to look at us, think of us the way they want to think of us, and we just gonna keep letting this fly on by. Boo boo. No, we're not doing that anymore. We're setting boundaries. Boundaries is a form of self-love. I love me enough to set up boundaries to keep you over there, because if you don't love me enough to respect my boundaries, I don't need you. And that's just that. It's not me being disrespectful. It's not me disliking you. It's not me acting funny. It's not any of that stuff. It's just me loving myself more than I love you. Your future self does not want you to have regrets. Things happen in life. We wish we would have made choices that we didn't make. We wish we wouldn't have made choices that we did make. We wish we wouldn't have dated those people we dated or married or had babies with, or whatever the case may be. But what happened has happened. It was supposed to happen. Don't regret the choices that you made. Learn from them and move on. And to just go back on boundaries. I will never feel guilty about protecting my peace. I am not obligated to tiptoe around others' feelings at the sake of my own. Oh, okay. Honey, it's so good. I'm just losing my spot. We're looking for regrets. My affirmation on regrets. Let me see. Affirmation for regret. I release any regret that keeps me tied to the past. I give myself grace. I have permission to move forward. And while I keep going into these affirmations, honey, affirmations, if you don't do affirmations, look into it. And I'm not just talking about saying things out loud. I am loved. I am special. I am beautiful. I am smart. Okay, do that. Start there if you need to start there. But honey, speak life into yourself. I know every morning before I get out of the bed, I'm going to meditate quiet because everybody in the house is asleep. I don't have to hear my son ripping and running. I don't have to hear my husband with his phone all loud or the TV blasting or just whatever is going on. I wake up, it's quiet and it's dark. And I like to meditate. If you don't know how to meditate, you can look it up. And a lot of people are like, my mind is racing when I meditate. And mine started out that way. But listen, if you close your eyes, do some big breaths, maybe like breathe in for 4, out for 5, in through the nose, out through the nose. And if you just focus on your breathing, then you don't allow your mind time to start wandering. If you want to do chants, you can do chants. If you want to, I personally like to just lay, close my eyes, do my breathing, and start like tightening and releasing, contracting and releasing the muscles in certain body parts. So I start with my toes and I work my way all the way up to my face. And then I work my way from my face all the way back down to my toes. And I mean section by section. We're going toes, feet, legs, butt, stomach, back, chest, arms, fingers, face. And then we're working our way back down. And that just allows my body to relax. And it just allows my body to reset. And it just allows me, I just feel good when I get up when I do finally get my lazy butt out of the bed. We're not talking bad about ourselves. When I do finally allow myself to get out of the bed, I feel good, I feel relaxed, and I feel almost ready to start my day. So if you're not into meditation, if it's something you want to look into, you can look into that. But if not, even if you are just laying there and just doing some breathing exercises just to reset your mind and get yourself ready to start your day, I highly would recommend breathing meditation, just resting and relaxing before you start your day. Because once those feet hit the floor, honey, it's just move until you can get back in the bed at the end of the night. And so it just gives yourself time to get your body together, get your mind together, honey. Get yourself together for the day. Self-care. And I mean, self-care can mean so many things. Self-care for you is what self-care is for you. If you need to just take a bubble bath, sip your little something good, that works. If self-care means going to get a mani-pedi, go do that. If self-care means going to get your hair done, getting your face beat, go do that. If self-care means going to get a massage, go do that. Like, self-care can just mean sitting in the backyard with some iced lemon water, reading a book. It's calming you down. It's you taking time for yourself to re-energize, to rejuvenate, to just reset. Do what works for you. Don't have these people thinking self-care means that you got to go out and spend all this money. You got to go get massages. You got to go do this. You got to go do that. Honey, if your pocketbook is saying self-care is something you can do at home, then make self-care something you can do at home. And that is quite okay. Whatever makes you feel good is your own version of self-care. But just make sure that you're taking a few minutes each day just for you. Like, I don't care what it is. I like to read. I know in the mornings I do my stretches and my meditations, and then I am reading. I don't have yours upstairs, but I'm reading the 52-week Bible because at my big age of 41 and a half, I have never read the Bible front to back. Like, I know passages, I know, whatever. I grew up in church, and I just got interested in actually learning it and reading it for myself and comprehending and understanding it for myself now. And it's just a different type of read now. So every morning I'm going to do my breathing, I'm going to meditate, I'm going to read my word, and then I'm going to do my stretches, my muscle contractions, and then I'm going to get out the bed because I'm going to be set and I'm going to be ready. So that is a form of self-care. That's why you can get out the bed. All of that is one piece of the self-care that I do for myself every day. Listen to your intuition. Honey, she is there for a reason. If something does not feel right, stop. If it don't look right, don't feel right, don't smell right, don't taste right, don't move it along, boots. And that goes for relationships, friendships, people in general, jobs, places, like just anything. If it ain't feeling right in your spirit, honey, the spirit gonna tell you. And this is not even just to be like religious or anything, just whatever you got inside of you, it's gonna tell you. I'll tell you a story. I used to work at this children's hospital. My internal feathers would get ruffled when I come off that elevator and it was a certain lady at work. I didn't have to see her, but my spirit could tell she was there. On the day she wasn't there, I get off the elevator and I'm cool. But them days she was there, as soon as I stepped off the elevator on that floor, we're going to call her Jackie. I'm going to say, I was like, Jackie must be here. And I hit that corner and she looking right at me and I'm looking at her like, I'll be dang. So just still, I mean, obviously we had to work together, but stay away. Like if something ain't feeling right and you feel it in your spirit boots, listen. Especially when it comes to that man, that woman, that whoever, honey. It's some people that might be family. If they ruffling your feathers, disown. If they ruffling your feathers, boots. Oh, okay. Let me find an affirmation for that. One of my affirmations about intuition. I rely on my intuition to point me in the right direction. I am in control of my life and I choose how I proceed. I crave new, exciting, healthy, and happy experiences. And just to add on to that, people who were in my life temporarily no longer live rent-free in my head. The only one hurt by my anger is me. Letting go serves me. I'm grateful for the healing I will find on the other side of pain. Oh, okay. Moving on. Stop waiting for the perfect time. There will never be a perfect time to do anything. Never be a perfect time to get married, to have babies, to go to school, to anything. Whatever is a milestone that you're trying to reach, there is never going to be the perfect time. Something's always going to come up. You're trying to find a new job, but you're caught acting crazy, so you don't even know if you're going to be able to get to the interview for the new job. You always want to have a baby. You want to have a baby, but your relationship is kind of on the rocks, so you like, I don't want to bring a baby into this. Or you could be having money issues. Honey, children are expensive. And by the grace of God, I was able to pay off my bills before I had my son. I was, already an RN, and I paid because I was like, listen, we're getting married. I want a baby immediately. We've already been together for 6 years. We don't have time to wait. I'm already past 35. I'm 36. It's time to get it together. So on the path to getting married, like the year before we got married, I paid all my husband didn't have any debt, but I paid all my debt off. So it was like, okay, because we always planned for me to stay home, at least for the first few years. So paid all my debts. And then got pregnant, and I haven't worked since 2020 after I had my son, but now I'm getting ready to start, like I said, getting ready to start clinical. So everyone doesn't have that option. So, but like I said, it's never even though I was working when I had him and spending money like my husband sold drugs or something, it still wasn't the right time. Cause I got pregnant at the end of 2019. So 2020. Probably the worst time to ever get pregnant and have a baby. Nobody knew what was going on. We scared to death. I work in a hospital. This craziness is going on. So that definitely was not the perfect time to have a baby. But hey, it is what it is. And had I said, you know what? Maybe we should wait. Then because I got pregnant in December. COVID started happening in January. It really got crazy in March. So it's like, if I had said, no, we need to wait, then we would have had all of this. And I worked on a COVID floor. Well, it turned into a COVID floor. And so then it would have been like, oh, you are working and, you working on that floor. This pandemic is happening. This is definitely not the right time to plan to have a baby. And then my husband's job was sending him away for 6 months for training. And it was just like, had I known that I would have been like, okay, well, no, we can't get pregnant because the pandemic is happening and you getting ready to leave. And whoop, we got pregnant before all of that craziness happened. So I had to endure all of that during my pregnancy and postpartum. So, which was a whole different story. But stop waiting on the perfect time. Because then, had I waited, Pandemic happened and my husband was gone for 6 months. When he came back, we had to move to California. I didn't know anybody in California. I didn't know the providers over there. California ain't looking good in a black maternal health crisis. So, nah, I wouldn't have been having a baby there, which is why I didn't have another one while I'm there, which is why my son is about to be 4. And here I am. I mean, my son is about to be 5. And here I am about to be 42 and still contemplating giving him a sibling. So, like my doctor say, I might not look 41. But these ovaries and this uterus is good in 41, okay? So... just have to just do it. Stop waiting for the perfect time. There's never going to be a perfect time. So just go ahead. Nike said it. Just do it, honey. Let me see if I have an affirmation for waiting for the perfect time. I embrace my dreams and pursue them unapologetically. I'm not asking questions. I'm not wasting time. I'm not asking for permission. I'm doing it. I embrace my dreams and pursue them unapologetically. And another one. The world needs my gifts. I will let my light shine brightly with no apologies. If I said going into women's health isn't a fearful thing, it is. It's a beautiful thing. Pregnancy is an amazing thing. It has recently become a traumatic thing, a tragic thing. But the world needs me. Pregnant women need me. Black pregnant women need me. So I have to let go of the fears that I have so that I can help to keep my girls from dying. Let's call a spade a spade. We're not going to cutesy it up. I have to get in there and help my other providers stop these women from dying. Just from being pregnant. Just from going into labor. The world needs my gifts. I will let my light shine brightly with no apologies. No more procrastinating. They say, I don't even know where I heard this, but I believe that they say procrastination is the cousin of fear. I might be paraphrasing. That might not even be the quote, but it sounds good. Procrastination, I'm going to just say it if that ain't what it is. Procrastination is the fear. Ooh, procrastination is the cousin, auntie, brother, sister, whoever. Family member of fear. I say, I don't want to do it. I'm such a procrastinator. And that comes to everything, honey, when trying to submit assignments, when trying to take these exams, when trying to submit my articles for the magazine. Like, I will literally wait until the 11th hour to do any of these things. And then I'm freaking out. And then it turns out amazing. And I'm like, ooh, I work great under pressure. No, girl, you are a procrastinator because you are scared. Stop being scared. Stop letting fear drive you. Stop letting fear drive you. There is so much success on the other side of fear if you just stop letting fear be the driver. Let confidence be the driver. Let's just go with that. Let confidence be the driver. Let self-awareness be the driver. Let self-love be the driver. Let self-determination be the driver. Anybody can drive this wheel. Anybody can drive this car. But fear and procrastination, because they are going to keep you right where you are. They're not going to let you move forward. They're going to keep you right where you are. Stop all that procrastinating and get started. Procrastination. Stop it. I don't even know if I said this before, but this can go along with. Hold that thought. Lord, my husband's going to call me. I don't even know where I am. But I think I give myself permission to shine like the brightest diamond. My current path is leading me to a brighter future. I deserve everything coming my way. I don't even know if I have said that affirmation already because I am really going to correct my negative self-talk. I was going to say I'm really trash today, but I'm not. Your girl is not. I'm not prepared. But I said I need to make this video because I really need to wash my hair. But I'm willing to do anything to not wash my hair because I don't feel like it and it's going to take too long. Let's just go with this one. It's not about procrastination, but I am my main priority. I may be a work in progress, but I'm growing. I'm focused on my success and will celebrate me every step of the way. So stop procrastinating until you can make it perfect. Do it right now. Celebrate the growth every step of the way. Be kind to yourself. Your future you wants you to be kind to yourself. She sees where you are. She sees where you're headed. She sees where you are. She sees where you're headed. She knows you're going to be successful. So she wants you to be kind to yourself as you're getting there. I'm talking to me because I know I'm getting ready to I got two preceptors, two different clinics. I know I'm going to be asking a whole lot of questions because when you do things in school and in these books and in these clinics, they're different. And that's just what it is. And the state of women's health, I'm not even going to get into government and CDC and all the craziness that's going on. But some of the apps was disappearing and things that we needed to help us in diagnosing and treating patients was disappearing and then coming back. And it's just been to say it cute, it's been a shit show for the last couple of months. But anyway, so Brooklyn, be kind to yourself. When you get into these clinics, it's going to be overwhelming. Don't be overwhelmed. Take it one day at a time. Take it 1 hour at a time. One patient at a time. 1 minute at a time. I'm talking to myself here. But however your job, your school, your life, whatever your life has going for you, fill in the blanks. Take it one blank at a time. Let's just start with day. Let's just start with hour. Honey, let's just start with minute. Take it 1 minute at a time. But you have to be nice to yourself when you're going on the journey. I, as a first day women's health nurse practitioner student in clinic, cannot compare myself to my preceptor who's been there for a year. Absolutely cannot compare myself to my preceptor that has been doing this for well over 20 years. This is why I'm here, to learn, to help me become a great practitioner, to help me become an advocate for women's health, to help me become a voice for the voiceless. So I gotta be nice to me. I can't go in there thinking, girl, you should already know how to do this. I shouldn't. And I need to let me know that I shouldn't. And I'm not going to know how to do things. And I shouldn't think that I should know how to do everything. You don't have to know everything. You don't have to do everything. You don't have to be everything. And I just want you to know that your future self wants you to know. You don't have to be everything. And this ain't got nothing to do with that. But this affirmation: I was not created to rebuild others, and I will no longer allow them to abuse me. Their damage is not my damage. Now, these is two completely different things behind it. I don't know. That one just made me think about it. But be nice to yourself. Maybe that's what it is a part of, being nice. Because being nice to yourself can encompass a lot of things. It could be as far as me trying to figure out where I am professionally. It could be me trying to figure out where I am as a mom, a wife, a daughter, a friend, a sister, whatever. It could be you trying to figure out what you are and who you are as an individual. But you were not created to rebuild others, and you will no longer allow them to abuse you. Their damage is not your damage. It's not up to you to fix anybody but you. It's not up to you to change anybody but you. It's not up to you to rebuild anybody but you. Because in the process of rebuilding somebody else, you're going to tear yourself down, or you're going to allow them to tear you down, and baby, that ain't what you want. I guess that's what your future self wanted you to know. That's what my future self wanted me to know. That's what Brooklyn 2.0 said that I should tell y'all today. That's what Brooklyn 2.0 said I should tell me today. Because I want you to affirm yourself. Nobody can speak power over you. Nobody can speak positivity over you like you can to yourself. I do have some of the regular, I am powerful, I am wonderful, I am enough, just the way I am. If you have to start your affirmation journey with saying those things, baby, start your affirmation journey saying those things, because there's truth in that. And you speak, words have power. Words mean things. And how you speak to yourself is how you think about yourself. How you speak to yourself is how it dictates how you feel. It dictates how you think. I am powerful. I am wonderful. I am enough just the way I am. I believe in my ability to overcome any challenge I face. I release any regret that keeps me tied to the past. I give myself grace. I have permission to move forward. My voice matters, and I will always, always speak my truth loudly, proudly, and boldly. Because like Sheree said, who gonna check me, boo? My voice matters, and I will always speak my truth loudly, proudly, and boldly. And I think that one I'm going to remember to teach my patients, because Y'all know they try to tell us we non-compliant. Y'all know they try to, and by us, I mean in black women. It's like patients in general, but black women. We're non-compliant. We're combative. We're confrontational. We are aggressive. No, baby, we're passionate about our health. We're passionate about you trying to just throw drugs at us when there's other things that can be done. We're passionate about you coming in, tippity tapping on your keyboard and not giving me eye contact, not looking at me, not listening to my concerns. We're passionate about you not paying attention to me when I tell you something is hurting, and in 3 days from now, I'm in the ER because I told you something was wrong and you didn't pay me any attention. I'm passionate about my health. I'm passionate about living because you don't give a damn if I die. Oh, okay. So to those who feel like their healthcare providers aren't listening to them, your voice matters. And you should always speak your truth loudly, proudly, and boldly. Last affirmation, and this is for me. I'm selfish. This is for me. I am making my ancestors proud. I honor those who came before me. Okay, this is the last one. Sorry, I wrote this book, and honey, these affirmations just touch me. They speak to me. They came to me, and I mean, I ain't gonna give them all to you in this video, but the last one I want to leave you with: resilience is my middle name. I find peace, strength, courage, and purpose in the middle of my struggles. I got this. You got this. We got this. So your future self, this is a couple of things your future self wanted you to know. Listen to her. When your intuition tells you something, listen to it. When your internal feathers get ruffled, listen to it. If something doesn't seem right, listen to it. Resilience is my middle name. I find peace, strength, and courage and purpose in the middle of my struggles. I got this. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, do all the things if you feel necessary. If you feel touched to like, comment, subscribe, share. Then like, comment, subscribe, and share. Again, this is Brooklyn, your favorite women's health nurse practitioner student, and I, and your future self, want you to know that you got this. See you next time. Bye, guys.